I've always believed that employment is probably one of the most significant and greatest opportunities to help people with disabilities really become full participating members of our community. So the New York Alliance for Inclusion and Innovation is an association representing 135 providers across the state of New York, supporting people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. It is remarkably important for the New York Alliance and NYSID to collaborate and cooperate wherever possible, because I think we have aligned missions, particularly in our advocacy with policymakers.
Michael and I worked together on 3 different initiatives with the Rockefeller Institute of Government to measure and quantify what we do so that individuals with disabilities could be prioritized legislatively. This was really important as NYSID went forward to modernize the preferred source legislation, and particularly for the direct care workforce in our space.
The Rockefeller reports have helped enormously in our advocacy so that policymakers are aware that there is still work to be done.
The Rockefeller Institute of Government is the public policy research wing of the State University of New York. The most recent report we did with NYSID and the New York Alliance really delved into the reality that people with disabilities were experiencing when applying for the incredibly difficult benefits process and then trying to also transition to employment, especially when it comes to the fear of losing benefits and the fear of losing Medicaid in particular. Michael and the Alliance's network made sure that the report focused on reality and not just an academic piece of research.
To be able to support individuals with disabilities to go to work, to remain at work, so that they can participate fully in our communities and as part of our state.
The reports were complemented as tools by legislators that we worked with, saying, okay, this is what we needed.
That's why I think it's so important that we have reports like these from very credible institutions like the Rockefeller Institute to help us make the case in an effective way, nonpartisan way, a non-interested way, talk about these issues and help policymakers see the real numbers and the real impact and the need for change that we're talking about advocating for on a regular basis. Being named NYSID's Champion Award this year is a real honor, and it's a real testament to this partnership. Honored to have our name on reports like those that are going before the legislature and the governor to talk about these issues, and we can't thank NYSID enough for its support.